welcome back to my channel. I'm James, and my channel is the #1 largest and most trusted source worldwide for everything 4K Blu-ray news and reviews, and I've got another thrilling episode for all of you in my very popular ongoing video series, Top Upcoming 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Movies and TV Series Releases, Big Studio Insider Information, 4K Movie Announcements, Reveals, Collector's Film Chat, episode number 101. And let me tell you, today I got another stacked episode with over 50 massive announcements, reveals, and advanced reviews. I'll be sharing my testing data and my review scores to let you know if these are something you should buy and add to your collection. The studios did reach out and send these to me a full 2 weeks early for me to review for all of you, and I've got a lot of exciting reviews and announcements to share in today's massive episode. And I've got a ton of hidden surprises tucked away throughout today's episode, as well as a bunch of information on previously out of print and expensive limited edition steelbooks that have just come back in stock with very limited quantities that you're not going to want to miss out on finding out about, so you're not going to want to miss a second of today's exciting episode. Now, I do have a quick health update for all of you. After last week's record-breaking episode number 100 in this video series, my celebration episode, it was the biggest episode I've ever released with over 75 announcements, reviews, and reveals in it. It's a completely stacked episode. I've never done one that's that massive. Well, afterwards, my health deteriorated and I've actually been extremely sick ever since I finished up releasing that episode. It took a massive toll on my health, especially the pain and the trigeminal neuralgia and nerve pain on the left side of my body has gotten really bad because I kind of pushed myself way too far to create that episode. So this week, I'm doing things slightly differently, but I'm still giving you a completely packed episode with all the latest and greatest news going on in the 4K movie industry. Just understand that every time I create these episodes, it does take a massive toll on my health and my nerve pain, which then causes my body to basically have a big crash after I create these episodes. It's like just a massive, my body just goes out on me. So I just want to share that after that record-breaking episode last week, if you want to see that massive episode, go back and check that one out because there are so many reviews and content in that. It'll keep you busy for a long time. Now, starting off with my exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peek studio insider information segment. This is where I share about future 4K projects that the studios are working on behind the scenes that my studio contacts directly share with me to let you know about projects that are planned that are coming out here in the future. Now, starting off with a big exclusive announcement, we're going to be getting Mortal Kombat from 1995 and Mortal Kombat Annihilation from 1997, the direct sequel. And my studio contact shared with me that Mortal Kombat is being worked on for its 30th anniversary with a brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negatives for both films. They're going to be native 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters. And these martial arts, sci-fi, action, fantasy films are something that are really cool. They're back in the 90s when they did a lot of practical effects, and so they had like rubberized suits they put people in and different practical effects in it were really cool. So I am excited that they're finally working on. They're already planned for future 4K releases for us to enjoy experiencing in our home cinemas. Both of these have been something for a long time I've been waiting for because the previous Blu-ray releases were really rough looking. They were early on in the Blu-ray era when technology was not really advanced as much as it is nowadays. So they had a lot of issues in the previous Blu-ray, so I'm glad we'll be able to retire those and look forward to these really dang exciting 4K releases. Now, as always, it's extremely important for me to always be able to provide this exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peek studio insider information segment to always support these videos by clicking and buying directly through those Amazon sale links for all your movies and TV series releases that I pin as a comment in the comments section right below this video. Those links down there are so darn important. That's the only way I'm supported here on this channel because the studios don't pay me a dime. And when you click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links, it never costs you, the viewer, a penny extra. By simply clicking and buying through those links, that shows your support of all the time, the hard work that I put into all of these massive episodes every week to keep all of you updated on all the latest and greatest news going on in the 4K movie industry. So that's why I always share it's so dang important to always support these videos. If you enjoy these videos and you look forward to watching them every week and they help you out, to always make sure to click and buy for all your movies and TV series releases directly through those Amazon sale links right down there below. Now, getting to the next segment of this video series, that's all the top upcoming releases of the following week. Starting off here on September 16th, we are getting Halloween from 1978 in an Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook line. Now this cult classic John Carpenter slasher horror film was what spawned the whole Halloween franchise, and this will include the same amazing native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, but this is a brand new Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook line. They are the only retailer anywhere worldwide that will be selling this because they have the exclusive rights. Now, I put the Amazon exclusive link below for you, but it's important to understand these Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbooks do sell out. As you know, if you've followed me here for a while, numerous of them have sold out and gone out of print. So if you're excited for this one, make sure to go down and have your order in. Now, we're also getting Halloween 2 from 1981. This is the sequel to John Carpenter's original Halloween. This is also being released in a brand new Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook line. Now, all of the Halloween films are going to be released in this Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook line. This is the next one. They're both, the first and second one are coming out on the same date. Same great native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10, and Dolby Atmos. So same thing as the first film. If you're excited for this and you want to own this, make sure to go down and place your order so you don't miss out on these, because these limited edition steelbooks are always pressed in very limited quantities and then they do sell out. Now we're also getting Speak No Evil, the 2024 psychological mystery horror thriller, and this is finally being released for the first time on 4K with a new native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And let me tell you, this film is one of those that's an intense paranoid thriller. It really builds to a big crescendo. You sit there just kind of like really engrossed in all the things that are going on with the two families, and basically they start off and it's just kind of a relaxing picture at first. You know, they meet a family and have fun with them and they're on vacation, then they get invited to the folks' house, so they're gonna go visit them, and then things, I mean, I'm just telling you, I don't want to give everything away, but it is one of those that you will sit there just engrossed in every single second of it, and it did have some surprising twists in it. Now we're also getting Cinderella Man from 2005, as I exclusively revealed in my Studio Insider Information segment over 6 months ago. Now, as I shared, for its 20th anniversary, it's got a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix, along with a bunch of new behind the scenes and exclusive bonus features for this exclusive 4K release. Now, this is the epic true story of Jim Braddock, the boxing legend, and it's a drama telling his life, the things he went through, his rise, all the things in it. It's got Renee Zellweger in it, and it also has Russell Crowe, who is phenomenal in this. And Ron Howard directed it, and Ron Howard, he is a wonderful director. They did a new behind the scenes special feature talking about the film with Ron Howard and Russell Crowe called The Man, the Movie, the Myth, the Legend, the Filmmaking Journey. It's a brand new special feature along with over 3 hours of bonus features, and a lot of them are exclusive to this 4K release. It's a huge, exciting release. I know a lot of you were really excited when I exclusively revealed it in my Studio Insider over 6 months ago, because you'll have it in your hands here on September 16th to experience it on your home cinema. And if you have not seen this film, it's a beautiful film. The cinematography is beautiful in it, and the performances are worth the price of admission alone. I highly recommend this film. If you have not experienced it, now is the time to do it on this upcoming 4K release, and I put the Amazon links down below for you. Now we're also getting CYPHER from 2002, this sci-fi neo-noir tech thriller with a brand new exclusive remastered native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix, and this is one of those thought-provoking twisty thrillers. You really think about some of the things and the ending kind of catches you off guard, but I really enjoyed it originally, so I am looking forward to getting to experience this again, because I really like films that make you think, that you kind of sit there and you're guessing as things are going along, there's big twists throughout it, and then the end you're like, whoa, I didn't see that coming. This is one of those I'm looking forward to experiencing on my home cinema again. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure to go down there and give this video a like and a thumbs up for me. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. That way you're notified right away whenever I release any exclusive announcements, reveals, or reviews. You never want to miss out on a second of this exclusive content. So make sure to go down there, give this video a like and a thumbs up for me, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Now we're also getting KRULL from 1983, and it's finally back in stock and available to order as of me making this video. Originally, after my original announcement, it caused it to sell out, and it's been blinking out of stock and out of stock for numerous weeks. Then it came back once and then sold out again. Right now it's available to order, but this was sent to me a full 2 weeks early directly from Sony for me to dive into, test, and review for all of you, and I've got some exciting information to share with you. KRULL got a brand new 4K restoration of the original camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, all approved by the original cinematographer, and I'm happy to report the 4K image has the nice natural film grain from beginning to end, though due to how the film was badly handled and stored, it does have fluctuations in the film grain and clumping, but it does not ruin it because compared to the previous horrid Blu-ray releases, they were all very low quality and had horrid image with color fluctuations, banding, it had blocking and digital noise, as well as it had some compression issues on the previous Blu-rays. It doesn't have any of those. The image in this is a nice revelation compared to those previous Blu-rays. It is a nice upgrade. Details look incredible. Colors are finally lifelike and healthy. You don't have any of the issues with skin tone or color fluctuations like you did on all of the previous Blu-ray releases. They've all been fixed and repaired with the 4K restoration. Now we also get another nice treat. This has a brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. It immerses you in and sucks you in from the opening credit sequence when it has basically the glaive flying around in space at the beginning when it shows the words KRULL. It uses the height channels in such cool ways. You can hear the glaive going overhead and whistling overhead around the sides, then it goes back overhead behind you, and it was such a cool start to the film, and throughout the entire film it uses the height channels consistently throughout it, making it an incredibly enjoyable and immersive experience with amazing dynamic range, and it even has some good LFE and bass. There's a lot of explosions and laser fire and different things like that. You really do notice that the Dolby Atmos was a massive upgrade. Now, this is a Sony limited edition exclusive release only. It only comes in this limited edition steelbook release. There's no standard 4K case ever coming out whatsoever, which is part of the course for Sony. If you followed me over the last many years, Sony does not do standard 4K cases almost never, and they never do it for these exclusive limited edition steelbook releases. They're only available in these limited edition steelbook releases in the US, and that's it. So this is one of those. That's why it sold out originally and just came back in stock, but it has limited stock. It does come with actually this J card on it. When you take that off, it's got this kind of matte finish with a very nice artwork on it. It's got like really shiny metallic out of the lasers coming out of the glaive there, and then obviously the planet's very shiny metallic behind that. Then when you get inside, you obviously have the glaive on your 4K disc and then the planet on the other one. And I do like the artwork on it. It's very easy to see and it is colorful. Now, if you've never seen KRULL before, KRULL is basically an 80s nostalgic sci-fi fantasy adventure in the vein of kind of combining, like if you take like Excalibur and you kind of combine it with Robin Hood almost mixed together with a sci-fi almost Star Wars element, but not really as sci-fi as Star Wars. There's just different elements that are sci-fi to it. So it's a unique film. It does have that kind of 80s campy cheesiness throughout it sometimes. There's some scenes where basically you can see that basically it's practical effects, which added to the charm of 80s sci-fis. I really love the charm that comes with the 80s. The music in it's so 80s throughout it, and that's what added to why this has become a cult classic sci-fi film. Now, I did dive into and test out the rough average bitrate on KRULL for all of you, and this has a high, healthy, extremely strong 78 megabits per second, which lends to why it does have the best image possible. The original way that it was stored and the issues that they have with the film grain's never going to go away because that's how it's happened with deterioration over time. They've done the best they can to restore it, and it is a noticeable massive upgrade over the horrid previous Blu-rays. Now, getting to my review score, this gets an epic 9.3, highly recommended, must buy, must own 4K release. But I will warn you, it is limited edition steelbook only. There's no standard 4K. If you have not pre-ordered this yet, make sure to go down and do it immediately. That way you don't miss out on it this time, because there was a ton of people upset after it sold out after my initial announcement and they missed out on it. I tried to keep all of you updated as always, letting you know when it came back in stock, and then it sold out again. Right now it's available through that direct Amazon sale link down there below, but here's your warning, do not wait. These always sell out and these limited edition steelbooks become expensive on the aftermarket, and this is the only way to own KRULL in this absolute ultimate edition of the film. It's never going to look or sound better than this. They've done everything they can, and it is a very nice and noticeable upgrade. Highly recommended 4K release. Now we're also getting This Is Spinal Tap, the 1984 mockumentary rock opera comedy. It's a very unique film. It basically makes fun of hair bands from like the 80s, and it's basically following them around with all of the funny things that go on, and it's intentionally meant to be a comedy, and that's why it's comedic and hilarious throughout it, and I love how it plays off of the big hair bands of the 80s. Well, it got a brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative, native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. All supervised and approved by the original director Rob Reiner himself. So they got the original director involved to make sure this looks and sounds the exact way he originally intended it, and I love that when they involve the original cinematographers and directors to make sure these are representing their original intended visions. Now we're also getting Disney's Tron from 1982 and Tron Legacy from 2010, as I exclusively revealed in my Studio Insider video over a year ago. Now last week I announced in my 100th celebration video that the pre-orders were available, and my video caused the pre-orders to sell out, and they are completely sold out at every retailer. But I'm giving you an update right now because my copies are actually on their way to me. The studio sent them to me, but they did not arrive in time before I filmed this video, so I'm going to have to include them here in a future episode. But I wanted to make sure to share with all of you some important updates. As I shared in my breaking news post that I share with all of you here on my channel and on my X at 4K Blu-ray reviews, if you don't follow me on there, you need to follow me on there. I share updates constantly. In my post, I shared that Tron and Tron Legacy broke records and were the #1 fastest selling and most 4K copies sold of any 4K release of the entire year. It was simply mind-blowing. The numbers when I saw them were absolutely amazing. And that's why they completely sold out, and there's no more copies available to order. Now, they have since removed the listing intentionally because they don't want people to think that there's any more to order for quite a while. Eventually, they will put it back up, but this happens quite often. They removed the listing so that way people can't go in and try to order it or constantly think it's coming back in stock. It's not. But right now, until the studio and retailer can fulfill all the orders, it is unavailable and sold out. Now, I shared in last week's video not to wait, and that is exactly why, but I have something very important to share with you about this. Due to the record-breaking pre-order numbers, it is extremely important to be patient and understanding that these are going to take additional time for them to get all of the inventory in and then to fulfill and start shipping out all of these massive pre-order numbers. Now, Amazon did get the largest allocation of these, so it's important to understand that within the first week of release, I do not see them shipping out every single pre-order. It is going to take time, and you need to be understanding and patient, and do not panic. This is something I've seen happen before. People start panicking and then they go in and mess with their orders. It is extremely important. Do not touch your order. And what I mean by that is people have had this happen with Tombstone, Kingdom of Heaven, numerous Warner Brothers titles. There's numerous Steelbook releases like the 007 James Bond Steelbooks that had the exact same thing happen. People went in and messaged me and said, hey, I messed with the credit card on my order, or I tried to change something on my order, and then the order gets canceled. Do not mess with your pre-orders. Leave them alone. They will ship it when you are in order. Based on all the orders, when they get to your order, it will be shipped. Just don't mess with the order. If you do, you run the risk of your actual order being canceled altogether, which happens at every single retailer. Every single retailer, when you mess with it, it takes you out of the line and throws you back at the end. Don't mess with your orders. It's important to just be patient and understand your order is in there. You just have to wait because they have to get all of that inventory in, and then they have to have enough employees to package everything and ship it out, and the numbers were staggering. So I just wanted to make sure to update all of you and tell you not to panic, to just be patient and wait, because they are getting them in and they will start shipping them out, but it will take time. Now, once my Tron and Tron Legacy that the studio sent me earlier arrives, I'll start posting some pictures here on my community section and on my X, which is 4K Blu-ray reviews. So if you don't follow me on there, you need to follow me on 4K Blu-ray reviews. I constantly give little hidden tidbits, updates, just like this. I shared this update here on my X as well. So make sure to follow me on my X. So that way you get all of the extra content I release every week. My X X and here on my YouTube channel are the two main platforms I use. I don't use anything else. I'm not on Instagram anymore or anything. I don't have the time to do multiples other. I simply stick to my X and my YouTube channel, and that's where all the information that I give and answer questions, it's on these two platforms. Now getting to the next segment of this video series, that's all the big 4K movie and TV series announcements that the studios just shared with me, so that way you don't miss out on any of them. Starting off here on September 23rd, we are getting Rodgers and Hammerstein's The Sound of Music from 1965 that I exclusively revealed in my Studio Insider Information segment over 7 months ago. Right now, the pre-orders are available as of me making this video. They went live and I posted them as a pinned comment down below. And as I previously revealed, for its 60th anniversary, they went back and spent 9 months on a meticulous 4K restoration of the original 70mm camera negatives. It is going to be a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and a brand new treat of an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And I wanted to talk about the restoration work. I did talk with my studio contacts and they've actually shared with me a bunch of the actual restoration work that was done. I've gotten to see side-by-side examples between the previous Blu-ray release and this new 4K restoration, and let me tell you, it is a night and day difference. The work that was done on this was so meticulous. They fixed little hairs, little tears, even little segments of where there was only a blip for a second it had a tear in the image. They fixed all of it. Colors have all been repaired on it, so that way it brings it back to life, whereas on the previous Blu-ray, it was a more grayish color tone. A lot of the stuff was darker and grayed out because a lot of the film elements have deteriorated over time and weren't in the best condition. That's why it took them so much time. Since I exclusively revealed it, it took them over 9 months of meticulous work to get this completely restored. And this is a wonderful Julie Andrews classic true story that's based in World War II time period that is a musical drama that everybody needs to experience. It's one of my favorite classic films of all time. Rodgers and Hammerstein, it's actually probably my favorite Rodgers and Hammerstein too. I did like Carousel a whole lot as well, but this one, it holds a special place in my heart. The story is heart-touching. Every single person needs to experience this film, and this 4K release is going to be the ultimate release for all time. The work I have physically seen for myself between the differences of them, this is one of those that is going to be stunningly beautiful on 4K. The work they have done is just outstanding. Let me tell you, you're going to be shocked when you see this upgrade in comparison to that previous Blu-ray. It is a night and day transformation. Now, it's also extremely important to understand this is being released in an exclusive 3-disc collector's edition US exclusive release. There is other releases in the UK and around the world. They are a 2-disc set only. The exclusive 3-disc collector's edition is exclusive in the US only. That is what I'm pinning as a pinned comment in the comment section below. It comes with art cards, as I'm sharing with you in the official announcement that the studio shared with me. You get collectible art cards from the film, but it comes with an additional bonus disc that's exclusive to the US release. Now, with that third bonus disc, we get a ton of exclusive bonus features behind the scenes, talking about the restoration, about the time period, about all of the things from Rodgers and Hammerstein and all of what went behind the film, and Julie Andrews. I could go on and on. The list of bonus features is absolutely impressive. Now, I did also ask my studio contacts, has this been edited down or censored for content? And the answer I got is no. This is the full, original, uncensored theatrical cut, the way it was intended to originally be seen. Nothing has been censored out. Nothing has been edited out. It's the original, uncensored theatrical cut, the way it was intended originally to be seen. This is what they've restored. It's a wonderful news. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am for this. This, next to Tron, are some of the biggest releases of the year, but I'm going to warn you right now, because of the ongoing disc production issues that have been going on for the last several years, this is being printed in limited pressings, limited quantities. If you're wanting to own this, don't wait. I'm going to warn you, go down and pre-order it immediately, because this is an exclusive to the US. That 3-disc set is an exclusive US collector's edition set. If you want to have all of the discs with all of this content, you want to make sure to go down and order this US exclusive 3-disc collector's edition set. That way you get all of this content and all of this work that they've done. This is one of those that they're giving bonus content and an extra disc that's exclusive in the US only through that exclusive Amazon sale link that I'm pinning as a comment down below. Now, let me know if you're excited for this film. This is something after my exclusive announcement that I gave over 7 months ago on my Studio Insider. I had hundreds of people asking me constantly, when's the update? Well, right now you can pre-order, and it's not very long till we'll have it in our hands and can experience it in our home cinemas as well. Now, this is something I've shared a lot about recently. Disney and numerous studios, because of the disc productions, especially around the holidays here, they're having to announce things in a shorter time frame. This is something that's going to continue from here on out because there's so many production coming up for 4K releases and restorations, as I've shared every single week in my Studio Insider information segment. They are backed up. So they're having to wait till closer to the release date to give, here's the release date. Once they can get that the manufacturing says, hey, yours is already finished, we're shipping it out, okay, now we've got a week or 2 or 3 weeks in advance, here's when it's coming out. This is just the way the industry is, and you're gonna see it happening more and more. More studios are doing the same thing. It's something that just they're having to deal with because of the limited production that they're dealing with. Now, I always get the question, why don't they open another plant? Well, it's not the studios that own the plant. It's an actual manufacturing plant that's owned by another separate company. They don't want to spend the money to open another plant. Don't know why, can't explain it, but that's a whole long story in the future. But right now, for Sound of Music, this is massive news that finally you can pre-order it right now through that Amazon exclusive sale link down there below. If you're in other countries and you want the full 3-disc set, make sure to go down and order it through that Amazon exclusive link down there below, because all the other countries are getting it through a different manufacturer. Because what's happening is, and I've shared this before, a lot of releases are outsourced outside the US to other manufacturing firms and companies, and they don't have rights for some of the special features or content some of the times. So that's why in other countries, like sometimes in the UK, you don't get the same content that we do on the US versions. This is an exact example of this is an exclusive US for all the content with the 3 discs in the US only through that exclusive Amazon sale link down there below. So if you're excited for this one and you want everything, make sure to go down and pre-order it and order it through that Amazon sale link I'm pinning below. Now, my studio contact shared with me that I will be getting Sound of Music in early for a review as well, but because of the disc production issues, the review copies are coming in later on as well. So I'm not getting them 3 to 4 weeks in advance anymore. Right now, a lot of the times it's about a week and a half if I'm lucky. I've gotten a few that were 2 weeks, but it's getting a smaller and smaller time frame when I'm getting the copies as well. And most of these are sold out before I review them anyways. But that's why I always tell all of you, the second you're watching these videos, go down and pre-order it so that way you don't miss out on these, because this is another wonderful classic film that everybody needs to experience. The story really is heart-touching, and if you love even a slight bit of classic films, this is one of the best of all time. So do yourself a favor, if you've never experienced this film before, go down and order it and you will thank me later on. You will say, wow, I can't believe how wonderful the music was, the story, the drama, and it's a true story. And it's one of those that you'll sit there and say, I can't wait to watch this again. And for many years, you'll own it on 4K with this beautiful 4K restoration, and you'll sit there and say to yourself, this is one that I'm glad to have in my collection. This is one that I'm thrilled for. Now we're also getting AZTEC Batman Clash of Empires, the 2025 brand new R-rated Batman animated film. Now this is the DC Comics superhero, basically action. It's set back in the past with basically a twist in it. It was very unique looking. Now it's coming out with a new native 4K transfer, HDR10 master, and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now jumping out to September 30th, I have a big update for all of you on Becoming Led Zeppelin. The 2025 musical documentary previously sold out after my initial announcement almost 2 months ago. It is finally back in stock and available to pre-order through that direct Amazon sale link down there below. It's releasing in an exclusive deluxe collector's limited edition steelbook box set only. This is the only way to own this film on 4K in the US. It is limited edition Steelbook Deluxe Collector's Box Set only, which is why after my initial announcement it caused it to sell out. And it's coming out with a new native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 Master, and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix by Sony. Now this deluxe limited collector's edition Steelbook box set comes with basically guitar picks, behind the scenes art cards, stickers, a letter from the band, and a ton of exclusive behind the scenes bonus features, bonus content, video footage from the band, and all sorts of goodies. but it is only available in this limited edition deluxe collector's edition box set. So if you missed out on it originally, after I announced it, I think it was about 2 months ago, the first time I ever talked about it, when it sold out, right now it's back in stock and available to pre-order, but don't wait, because this is one of those that after I announced it, it's been gone since then. It finally just came back in stock and it's available to pre-order right now. So I'm making sure to warn all of you so that way you don't get upset and say I didn't warn you. Make sure if you're wanting to own this to go down and pre-order it directly through that Amazon sale link so that way you don't miss out on it altogether. Now we're also getting Dan Curtis Late Night TV Mysteries, and these originally came out in 1974, and they're 4 TV movie mystery horror slight thrillers, and this is the first time ever they're being released on Blu-ray, and they include the films Shadow of Fear, The Invasion of KRULL Enders, Come Die With Me, and Nightmare at 43 Hillcrest, all with restored DTS HD Master Audio mono mixes in this exclusive Blu-ray set. Now, this is one of those they can never put it on 4K. The quality of the original masters is basically low tape masters, so they're only able to basically get it in as best Blu-ray quality. This is the best these are ever going to look, and they're never going to be released on 4K. Studio is very specific. There's nothing else they can do with them. This is the best quality that's ever going to exist. So if you like these types of films from TV time period back in the 70s, I put the link below for you. Now on October 7th, I have a big update for all of you. Bad Guys 2, the 2025 sequel CGI comedic adventure, is finally coming out on 4K. Now previously I reviewed and talked about the first film, and these were released in collector's edition sets. The new one is coming out in a similar set, and I'm sharing the official artwork with you there. And it's coming out with a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and an immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix. And I do recommend the first film. It was really enjoyable. The gorgeous 4K transfer and the Dolby Atmos is amazing on it. This is one of those, if you haven't picked it up or checked it out yet, now that the sequel is coming out, I recommend getting both. The sequel was just as funny as the first one. It's got some unique twists of basically the bad guys being the ones that are trying to save the day in a sense, with a twist on it. And it's one of those I really did enjoy this DreamWorks animated film, and I'm excited for the sequel to be able to experience that on my home cinema again with my kids. Now I have another big update for all of you. AEON FLUX from 2005 is finally back in stock and available to order right now. After my initial announcement, it caused it to sell out and it was sold out for quite a while. It finally has come back because it's being released in a limited edition steelbook only release. And there is limited quantities available right now to pre-order, and that's why I wanted to make sure to update all of you immediately. For all of you that missed out on it and were upset, it's available right now with limited quantities to pre-order. Now this Charlize Theron slick sci-fi action movie is one that's really fun. I think the sci-fi universe and the special effects look really cool in it, and it's one of those, it's a popcorn sci-fi. You can't think too hard about it, but it's a fun time, and I watch it quite often, so I'm really looking forward to this because it got a new 4K remaster, native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. But it's being released in a limited edition steelbook only release, which is why it originally sold after my initial announcement, and it hasn't been available. Right now it just came back in stock exclusively through the Amazon sale link I'm pinning below. So it's extremely important. I'm going to warn you now, don't wait. Go down and pre-order it if you want to be able to own this one, because this is limited edition steelbook only, and I don't see the remaining stock of the limited quantities after it initially sold out lasting very long. And I pinned it as a comment in the comment section below the Amazon sale link. Let me know how excited you are for this one, as well as for all of these massive announcements. Let me know if you originally missed out on this one and you're glad now that you're able to order it. I always try to make sure to keep all of you updated every week. I pour my heart and soul into these videos to constantly keep track of everything. It actually really gives me a headache a lot of the time because my wife and I have her help now as well, and even when we're watching TV, we're constantly checking everything to try to make sure to help all of you be able to collect and own all of these great movies and TV series, because I know it's important to all of you. It's fun to have all of these in our collections, but because of the limited quantities, I try to make sure that I always update all of you if they come back in stock to make sure that all of you get to own these and experience them on your home cinemas. So I always love to hear from all of you when I've helped all of you be able to collect or own something you thought you'd never own because it was sold out. So share that in the comments section below with me. Share with me what from all of this video that you thought you missed out on that now you were able to pre-order and that you're thrilled for. Share with me what you've ordered from those Amazon sale links down there below. I love hearing from all of you. That's why I share my excitement with all of you. Share yours with me in the comments section below. Now jumping out to October 14th, finally available to pre-order is the Alfred Hitchcock Ultimate 15 film collection. Now this includes all the Alfred Hitchcock previously released films that ran from 1942 to 1976, finally available in one big limited collector's edition Ultimate 15 film box set. Now this includes a 64-page limited collector's edition booklet in it, and all the films are combined into this 15-disc 4K box set. All of the previous 4K releases that I previously reviewed here on this channel, North by Northwest, Birds, I could go on and on, Marnie, there's a long list of them. You can see it in the official artwork I'm sharing with you there on the back cover. It lists off every single title. I could spend probably 25 minutes listing them all off. I don't have that time today, but all of them are listed there and it includes them in one massive box set. So if you haven't bought them in all of the box sets I've reviewed before, if you want to know the qualities of all of them, they are all highly recommended. And all the films got review scores of 9.2 and above. So every one of the films in this box set got a review score of that 9.2 and above. So they're all amazing and worthwhile additions to your 4K collection. And if you want to have them in one big box set, I put that Amazon sale link down there below and it's finally available to pre-order. Previously when I announced it a while back, it actually wasn't available, and finally now the pre-orders have come live. Now jumping out to October 21st, Saw 2, 3, and 4 in their Amazon exclusive limited edition slipcover steelbooks that previously sold out after my initial announcement are finally back in stock as of today. I made a post here on my X and I'm posting it right now in this video to make sure all of you know they are available to pre-order again directly through those Amazon exclusive links below. Now these are Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbooks only. As I've shared before, these Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbooks sell out. These were one of them. After my initial announcement, it caused them to sell out. It was actually within 24 hours. They were gone after my initial announcement in the previous video. They haven't been back in stock. They didn't even blink back in stock. They were just gone. Finally today, they are back in stock and available to order directly through those Amazon sale links down there below. Now, this is a very unique, twisty, thought-provoking, basically mystery horror thriller. And I want to clarify something here. I had a lot of people ask me, like, what are they? Are they just kind of slashers? And they're not. They're very unique films. Basically what they take place is they have to do with somebody waking up. And they're basically locked in a room, for example. And let's say they have like a bomb around their neck, okay? And then it's basically about them trying to figure out how they got there, what happened, and there's a voice over a microphone, and a lot of the films have to do with that, and it's basically of the mystery of figuring out what led to this, and you discover about the people in the room, and you discover about them, and it's about making choices, and so there's always a choice. One of the main characters in each of it is given a choice, basically, of what they're going to do that's either going to make it so they survive or they don't. And it's a clever mystery thriller, and I will say it's really a mystery thriller because every one you're trying to figure out basically what is it that went on, why are they here, what happened. So they're a very unique, basically mystery thriller horror franchise. Well, these three films came out between 2005 and 2007, and they all got brand new 4K remasters, 4K transfers with Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters, along with brand new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mixes for each of the films. And all three films will include both the theatrical cut and the unedited extended cuts of the films, all on these 4K sets that are exclusive to Amazon only. These are only being released on 4K exclusively through those Amazon sale links I'm pinning below. There is no standard 4K release coming out whatsoever. This is an Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbook only release, which is why initially after I announced it, it sold out. This is the only retailer worldwide directly through those Amazon sale links down there below. You're going to want to go down and place your orders immediately because there is limited quantities, as is part of the course for these. That's why they sold out originally. So if you missed out on them after my initial announcement, do not wait. Here's your warning. Go down and order all three of them immediately. I will let you know, as I shared before with exclusive Studio Insider reveal, the additional films are being planned as Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbooks as well. So we will have all the rest of the line of these franchise franchise, basically mystery horrors, and Amazon exclusive limited edition steelbooks to go along with these. So you'll want to make sure to go down and order these so that way you have the entire collection. I put those Amazon exclusive pre-order links down there below, and let me know if you were finally able to order these, because I know a lot of you were really upset after they sold out. Right now, limited quantities directly through those Amazon sale links below. Now, jumping out to October 28th, we are getting the Resurrected, this 1991 H.P. Lovecraft cult classic sci-fi horror thriller. It's a very unique mixture of those things. If you've ever seen any like H.P. Lovecraft films before, they usually have to do with like mutations a lot of the times, and sci-fi elements, alien elements, and different twists like that. Well, this got a new 4K scan and restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. Now we're also getting a personal favorite of mine, A New Leaf from 1971, and this very funny Walter Matthau black comedy. It's one of those that's basically about him. He was rich, he was really rich, and he was living the high life. One day he wakes up and all his money's gone. He goes to his attorney and he's basically like, you know, I need money. The attorney's like, you have none. He's like, what does that mean? Well, you have no money. And he's like, well, give me some out of my account. Well, you have zero money. Okay, can I have some of yours? No, you can't have mine. You can't even afford to pay me right now. So the conversation goes on. It's very funny. But let me tell you, then he decides he's going to basically, the attorney says, the only way you're going to get money, because you can't work. Basically, the guy says, I don't even know how to work. And so the movie is he basically determines with the attorney that he needs to find somebody rich to marry. So it's a funny comedy. If you remember Walter Matthau, he has one of those faces that's just funny to look at. But anyhow, he goes around trying to find somebody rich that basically he can marry before he has zero money to even live on. And it's funny stuff that happens. This is one of those really funny 70s comedies. Well, they did a new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative, native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and a lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix. And this is one of those I highly recommend the film if you have not experienced it yet. It's a funny classic film and I love this style of humor, especially with the conversation with the attorney. I always think that conversation is so funny because the guy had never worked in his life. He didn't know anything other than having tons of money that he'd spent his whole life. So this is one of those, if you like that storyline, you'll really have a fun time with this one. Now, jumping out to November 11th, we are finally getting One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest from 1975 for its 50th anniversary in a limited edition steelbook release. Now, the artwork I'm sharing with you there is not the official artwork. That's temporary. The studio is actually finishing up the finalized artwork. The inside of the limited edition steelbook, that will stay the same, but the front and back is not just going to be black with words on it. They're actually finishing up the artwork. But right now, the pre-orders are available for the limited edition steelbook release. And this is a very unique Jack Nicholson psychological drama comedy movie. It's hard to put it in one place because it's basically he gets accused of a crime, goes to jail, and then basically he pleads insanity and gets sent to an insane asylum, but he's not insane. So it's playing off of that idea, and he's in an insane asylum and the kooky things, and man, it's one of those things, there's so many things that happen in it, and it's one of those that you just kind of never forget that you've seen. Well, I got a brand new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfer, HDR10 master, and lossless DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. Now, I wasn't able to get confirmation from the studio yet if it's going to have Dolby Atmos. Once I get that, I'll share that in a future update, but they did confirm that it will have a DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. I just wasn't able to find out yet, and they didn't reply when I asked about the Dolby Atmos. But regardless, this is another big, exciting 4K release. Limited edition steelbook's going to sell out though, so if you're wanting to own this, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy immediately. That way you get to own this film, because this is another one of those cult classic films that finally we're getting on 4K for its 50th anniversary. Let me know if you love this film, if this is one you've waited a long time for on 4K, and its limited edition steelbook I'm very excited for. Now I have a big update for all of you on The Naked Gun from 2025. Officially, the studio has changed the release date and it's releasing now on November 11th, and this legacy sequel Liam Neeson action comedy got a native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and Dolby Atmos audio mix. And I've got to say, the reviews on it were great. The trailer was hilarious. It looks absolutely hilarious. I love how it continues the legacy of the original Naked Gun franchise. I'm really excited that this one's finally coming out on 4K because it's one of those that I love this style of comedy. Pre-orders are available down below. Now we're also getting the morning show, the complete seasons 1 and 2, which was an Apple streaming exclusive TV series that they said they were never going to release on physical media. Well, as I've shared previously with several other Apple TV streaming exclusives that are now available on Blu-ray, this is coming out with brand new 1080p HD masters and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix for all 20 episodes of this kind of comedy, black comedy drama about a news station. Basically, you have Steve Carell in it and Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston, and it's basically about them all kind of like infighting. Basically, they all want to be popular celebrities. They're on a TV show, an early morning TV show, and there's drama, there's reveals, and there's big twists in it. It's one of those, it's just an enjoyable show to watch. It's coming out with all 20 episodes spread across 8 Blu-ray discs with an entire runtime of 1,142 minutes, a ton of runtime for the 20 episodes. Now, this is another one, if you love all these streaming exclusive series finally coming out on Blu-ray, make sure to go down and pre-order your copy to send a clear message to Apple, just like we did with C, that we want more of these. They are continuing to test these out and to release more of these TV series that previously they said they never were going to release on physical media. Well, guess what? Physical media is winning again. We are supporting these releases, and that's why they're seeing that they can make money by releasing it on physical media. Right now, the pre-orders are available through those links down there below. Let me know how excited you are for this. Have you seen this series before? Did you like this series, and are you looking forward to getting it on physical media now? Now, jumping out to November 18th, we are finally getting Howard Hughes' Hell's Angels, the 1930 epic World War I film that was directed by Howard Hughes. Now, this got a new 4K digital restoration of the original Magnascope Roadshow version, native 4K transfer, and uncompressed monorail soundtrack. Now, I love Howard Hughes as a director, so this is one I think the artwork on the front cover is dang epic looking. I like what they did with this, so this was an instant pre-order for me as well. Now, jumping out to November 25th, we are getting the Beastmaster, the 1982 cult classic sword and sorcery epic fantasy adventure. Now, this was previously released on 4K, but it sold out and went out of print. So this is being released in a brand new collector's limited slipcover edition set, and it'll have a native 4K transfer with HDR10 master and DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. So if you missed out on the previous one after it went out of print, you can get this one in a brand new collector's limited edition slipcover, but it's only the first 2,000 copies that will come with the limited edition slipcover. After that, the limited edition slipcover sells out. So if you're wanting to own that, make sure to order your copy immediately. We are finally getting Attack on Titan, the complete final season that finally contains all 3 parts, and it took them from 2020 to 2023 to completely finish the final season. And it's being released in a matching limited edition steelbook set that matches the original limited edition steelbooks that I previously reviewed here on this channel. Now, right now, these limited edition steelbooks for season 1, 2, and 3 are on sale for one of their lowest sale prices ever, exclusively on Amazon, and I'll pin them down below with the final season. Now, this is an epic, dark fantasy, sci-fi, action-adventure TV series. It basically is one of those, it's a very unique story, and the animation style in it is stunningly beautiful. It's one of those that has such cool action scenes. Well, they've all been released with new 1080p HD masters and Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mixes. Now, the final season will be spread across 7 Blu-ray discs containing all 30 episodes and 2 TV special movies, all contained in the entire final season in this limited edition steelbook that matches these perfectly. It has the exact same writing on it to match them, so it goes directly in line with all the previous limited edition steelbooks, and it looks awesome. I love how they combine each of the individual Blu-ray releases. They were releasing them in part 1, part 2, part 3 in separate individual cases because it took them 3 years to finish the series. Each series, basically for part 1, 2, and 3, was basically a season on its own. Well, each of these season 1, 2, and 3 stopped, and then they worked on the final season, which is what's coming out. So you have to have these plus the final season to have the entire series. And these limited edition steelbooks are dang cool. And I love that they continued to finally finish up the limited edition steelbooks. That way we can have them all in a complete set with each limited edition steelbook. Now I will pin them all as a pinned comment in the comment section below. If you have not picked up all of these, you'll want to have these ones in your collection. Now, jumping out to December 16th, I have a big sale update for all of you. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Trilogy, that I exclusively announced in my previous Studio Insider video, is on sale right now and has dropped in price and is an amazing sale price. It's gone down dramatically, and if you have not pre-ordered this, it blinked out of stock previously and it is back in stock, but the pre-order price has dropped dramatically and it's on sale for its best sale price right now through that Amazon exclusive sale link down there below. If you have not pre-ordered this one yet, this is the original live action Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies from 1990 to 1993 are being printed in a limited edition exclusive box set only, and there is limited quantities. I know a lot of you had asked, is the price going to drop? And I shared with all of you, yes. Right now through that Amazon sale link, the price has dropped to the price it's going to be. This is an amazing sale price for this entire box set, which has a ton of exclusive bonus features and special features created exclusively for this 4K release. Behind the scenes, talking with the cast, commentaries, and I could go on and on with the massive list of bonus features. Now these great nostalgic 90s superhero action adventures, as I shared previously, they all got new 4K restorations of the original 35mm camera negative native 4K transfers, Dolby Vision and HDR10 masters, and for the first film, it got a new immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix and brand new remixed DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mixes for all the films. And they'll also include original restored lossless DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mix, along with a collector's book that's inside it exclusive to the box set. I mean, heck, it's a limited edition box set only anyways. Comes with a hard case and then each of the individual cases inside with a book. This is one of those limited edition sets that is a massive one, and you don't want to miss out on this one, and that's why I wanted to share this immediately once the pre-order price had dropped and it's on sale. Now, if you've previously pre-ordered this through Amazon, your pre-order has automatically lowered in price. That's the nice thing about always pre-ordering through Amazon through my Amazon sale links below, is it always gives you that pre-order price guarantee, which means when the price drops before release date, they automatically adjust all of our orders to make sure that we get the lowest sale price before release date. So right now, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, make sure to go down and do it immediately because this one is going to sell out. The massive amount of pre-orders, considering that it caused it to blink out of stock before, my understanding is they're only doing limited quantities as a studio shared directly, and then it is going to sell out, go out of print, and become extremely expensive. So if you didn't pre-order originally when I announced it, right now is the time to do it. Now it's on sale for a great price, and I put that Amazon exclusive sale link as a pinned comment down below for you. Make sure to go down and do it immediately. Otherwise, you'll be kicking yourself later on when it sells out, and then you'll say, man, I should have gotten it when it was on sale, because I'm sharing with you right now it's on sale for its lowest price it's going to be before release date. That's the lowest they're doing. That's the sale price it's going to be. Go down and order it immediately. That way you get to own this, because these are great nostalgic 90s action super. I love the practical like rubberized suits they had. They were so cool, and I always wish they would have continued on making more of them. I'm happy there was 3, and I do enjoy them differently. Like the first one's my favorite. I do like the last one for little bits and the middle one for different reasons, but I would have liked to have seen more even later on. Like go back nowadays, do the same like rubberized suits. They were just cool looking, and I really love these films. Now getting to my fan favorite beloved part of this video series, that's the big 4K news and updates segment, starting off here with Casino from 1995 for its 30th anniversary in a brand new limited edition steelbook release. I really like the colors on the artwork. I think it's very vibrant. I'm a big one for vibrant, colorful artworks, and I really think that that is really eye-catching, and I really do enjoy Casino. It's basically Martin Scorsese based on a true story crime drama that basically is an epic film telling the story of early Las Vegas in the 70s and the mafia's involvement in the casinos, and basically the rise and then the fall of what happened with the mafia's involvement in basically all the things in the casinos in Las Vegas, and all the stories and how they lost money and how they stole money and all the things that went on. I really like the film. It tells a really engaging story of things that actually happened back in the 1970s. So this is one that I'm double dipping on. I do like the limited edition steelbook artwork. Other than their faces, that's the only thing that's slightly off on it. They use to put a face over the top of the body, and they have them turned slightly different. But otherwise, you know what? I don't have a steelbook for this one, so I'm glad they finally released it in a brand new limited edition steelbook. It'll have the same great native 4K transfer, HDR10 master, and immersive DTS:X audio mix. But because I don't have a steelbook for this one, I'm double dipping because I really do want to have it in steelbook. I want all of my films in a limited edition steelbook. So this one I am excited that I'll finally get to own it in steelbook. Though I'll warn you, these limited edition steelbooks do sell out. So if you're excited for this one, make sure to go down and order it. That way you secure yourself a copy of this, because this is a really good Martin Scorsese film. It's got Robert De Niro in it, Sharon Stone, and a massive who's who of supporting actors from the 90s. Now, The Conjuring Last Rites, the 2025 basically final film in the horror mystery franchise, and it's coming out with a native 4K transfer, HDR10 master, and Dolby Atmos audio mix, and the limited edition steelbook is available to pre-order right now, and the standard 4K case. Now, I don't have the official artwork to share with you. They don't have that ready yet, but I wanted to make sure all of you knew, because sometimes those limited edition steelbooks sell out before there's ever an artwork reveal. So right now, the limited edition steelbook is available to pre-order through those links down there below. Make sure if you're wanting that to go down and pre-order it, that way you don't miss out on it, because a lot of those limited edition steelbooks don't even make it to when they reveal the artwork anymore. So make sure to go down and order it if you're wanting to own that limited edition steelbook. Now, Jackie Chan's Crime Story from 1993 in this Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition hard case box set has less than 300 copies remaining before it completely sells out and goes out of print. And I did get this in to review this for all of you, and it's based on a true story, and it's personally one of Jackie Chan's most serious roles. He plays a more serious character in it, and it's one of his best performances in it. And it's a great, based on a true story about a kidnapping, action, crime thriller. It's really one of those that Jackie Chan gives a great performance. He does a ton of his martial arts stunts in it, but it's a more serious performance for him. Now, in this 2-disc Ultimate Limited Collector's Edition box set, this got a new 4K restoration of the original camera negative, native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and the 4K image looks fantastic with strong depth and details throughout the entire image, along with the restored English DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix. It's crystal clear sounding, and I love that they gave us all the audio options. Now, to show you how this comes, it comes in a rubberized outside Ultimate Collector set with spot glossing on it, as you can see in the words there, if I can get that to reflect right. There you go. Then on the side it has spot glossing, which says Crime Story on it. Then on the back it has more spot glossing, and I love the purple and blue artwork on this hard case. Then inside you got a double-sided, very thick poster. I love that it gives you 2 artworks. Then you got a very thick book that covers everything about the film, the production, stunts, behind the scenes photos. There is a ton to dive into about the true story, talking about what it was based on and what happened, and everything that it covers in this is a very enjoyable read. Now, inside you get your hard case with your discs and all of your collectible art cards. Both discs are 100% region free. You won't have any issues playing them whatsoever. Now, I did dive into and test out the rough average bitrate. Happy to share with all of you this has a high, healthy, shockingly strong 97 megabits per second, which lends to why the 4K image looks so dang fantastic. Now, getting to my review score for Crime Story and this Ultimate Deluxe Collector's Limited Edition box set, this gets a review score of a fantastic 9.3. Highly recommended, must buy, must own 4K release. If you like Jackie Chan's style of Hong Kong action adventure films, this one is more a serious take of a crime story, and he's basically on the hunt trying to basically rescue and basically get a hold of the criminals. It's one of my personal favorite Jackie Chan films, so I do highly recommend this release. This is the best looking and sounding this film is ever going to look, but do not wait. Here's your warning. There's less than 300 copies remaining of this Deluxe Ultimate Collector's Edition box set before this completely sells out and goes out of print. I put that Amazon exclusive sale link for the remaining copies as a pinned comment down below. I wanted to make sure to get this review out to all of you as soon as possible. That way you don't miss out on owning this, because this is one of those really cool box sets that you'll love having in your collection, especially if you like Jackie Chan at all. This is a wonderful release. Now, the epic sci-fi action film Starship Troopers from 1997 in this previously sold out and extremely expensive and out of print limited edition steelbook. that has the exclusive new 25th anniversary native 4K transfer by Sony that is only available in this limited edition steelbook. This previously sold out and was extremely expensive on the aftermarket. Well, I have some amazing news for all of you. Right now, exclusively on Amazon, they are getting remaining backstock available directly through that Amazon sale link down there below. If you missed out on this one originally, you followed me here on my channel over the last several years, this has been going for hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. Right now, you can get it exclusively through that Amazon sale link down there below for this exact limited edition steelbook that has the brand new exclusive native 4K transfer that has Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and Dolby Atmos audio mix. The only way to own this with that new native 4K transfer that Sony released is exclusively in this limited edition steelbook that previously sold out and went out of print. Now I'll show you how gorgeous this limited edition steelbook is. The artwork on it is stunningly gorgeous. If you can see that when the light hits it, it's one of those that is so dang cool looking, but this one's been out of print and sold out for a long time. Well, the good news is right now through that Amazon exclusive sale link down there below, you can order it. It's supposed to be shipping here in the next several weeks. The remaining stock, there is limited quantities coming back in stock. So if you missed out on this originally, go down and pre-order it immediately so that way you get to secure one of these copies. There was hundreds of people over the last several years since this sold out that have asked me about this because this is the only way to own this ultimate 4K transfer for Starship Troopers. It was only ever released in this limited edition steelbook, as is part of the course for Sony. They only ever do them in the limited edition steelbooks and then they sell out and become expensive. This is another one they're getting very limited quantities in, and I put that Amazon exclusive sale link down there below. Go down and order it immediately, otherwise you'll be kicking yourself again because when this sells out, you can never watch this transfer again, which is why this was hundreds of dollars on the aftermarket. Right now, you don't have to pay any of those scalpers prices. Go down and order it directly through that Amazon sale link so that way you secure a copy. This is an epic sci-fi action adventure. It has Casper Van Dien and Denise Richards, Jake Busey, and the list of actors goes on and on. It's more or less one of those tongue-in-cheek, kind of making fun of political things that go on, but doing them in an extreme way in a big sci-fi epic action adventure. And this 4K transfer is amazing, and this is the best and only way you'll ever want to view this film. I put that Amazon exclusive sale link down there below, but I'm going to warn you, it is limited quantities that are coming back. So the second you're watching this video, go down and order it. That way you don't miss out on this time. And let me know in the comment section below if this update helped you finally secure this out of print steelbook. Let me know if you were one of those that's been messaging me over the years hoping this would come back. Now's your day. Go down and order it because now you can officially get this without getting scalped on the aftermarket. Now, Hanna-Barbera's classic The Huckleberry Hound Show in this complete Blu-ray TV series box set contains all 4 seasons, 68 animated episodes with an entire runtime of 2,175 minutes. And I finally received my box set in, and I've got to say I was quite surprised at the size of it. I'm going to give you a brief review here, basically showing you it does come in 3 individual Blu-ray sets, and the entire series was meticulously restored from 4K scans of the original 35mm camera negatives for brand new 1080p HD masters with restored DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 audio mixes. Now it contains 11 Blu-ray discs, and I've got to say the Blu-ray image is nice. It has been repaired and fixed with not only the colors, no longer do you have the color variations where episode to episode, they were able to repair and fix all of the color fluctuations where you go to one episode, the colors would look off every like 2 seconds. 1 second it'd look one way, next second it's a different color, next second it's a different color. They fixed and repaired all of that, which is why it took so long to do the meticulous restoration. Now it also contains the nice natural film grain from beginning to end, and it was very stable. I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. Now it comes in 3 separate cases which have numerous seasons in each case, and I've got to say the image on it is very vibrant looking. All of the animation on it really is surprisingly colorful and just looks great. Now to show you inside, it does come with leaflets for each of your discs from each season. It tells you which season it is on each of the leaflets. Then on the back of each of the cases, it lists out each and every one of the episodes and the titles that are contained inside each of the cases. Overall, I was extremely impressed with Warner Archive's work they did to restore this series. I love the Huckleberry Hound. He's got such a drawl to him, the way he talks. I love all the characters like Yogi Berra and things that come throughout the series. He has a lot of guests, and the series was very enjoyable. This is the ultimate way to experience it. I've never seen this series ever look this good, and I'm surprised we got it in this amazing of a quality. This comes highly recommended for fans of all classic Hanna-Barbera cartoons. You're gonna want to have this one in your collection, and it's a nice thick box set. They did a very nice job putting them in all these separate cases, so that way it has plenty of room for each of the discs. Instead of them all being stacked on one hub, I like that they're all on individual leaflets. What a great release. Highly recommended. If now you're wanting to buy and add this to your collection, I put that Amazon sale link down there below, and it's always important to use those links to support the creation of these videos. That's how I'm able to test and review and get all these in to show you what all of the quality of these are. This is one, if you like Hanna-Barbera cartoons, it's a must-own for all classic animated fans. Now, Pixar's Elio, the 2025 sci-fi family comedic adventure. The studio reached out and sent this to me early for review, and I dived into it and tested. I got to see the rest of the film after I went to see it at Disney originally when they were showing off, and I got to talk with them about the work on this. And I've got to say, on home video, it even looked better than what I saw at their theater there. It was one of these that is a wow experience. I really was shocked at how gorgeous the 4K transfer is. It's a native 4K with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master, and it's a stunningly beautiful 4K image with incredibly strong depth and animated details that you can see throughout every single second of this film, all on a BD100. And I've got to say, the colors are vibrant. That is what I love about this limited edition steelbook as well. After you take the J card off, it's high gloss, and as you can see on the artwork there, it is incredibly vibrant and high gloss. I really like the artwork on the steelbook, and after watching the film, it's not perfect. It's not my favorite Pixar film of all time, but I've got to tell you that I found myself really enjoying it for all of the hidden Easter eggs they have in it. It basically has Catherine Janeway from Voyager, Star Trek Voyager. She does the voiceover at the beginning, tying things and little hidden things to Star Trek and the universe and other Pixar animated films. And the sci-fi part of it really sucked me in. And the story is basically about Elio. He loses his parents and he's suffering with grief. And he finds out that basically in space, they don't know who's out there. And he gets really attached to thinking that maybe he'll find somebody to connect with out in space because he's lost his family. And the story is one of those that is heart-touching, and I did grow to like Elio quite a bit, and I've got to say that I actually ended up enjoying the film more than I thought I was going to, because there were so many reviews I'd seen that basically said they didn't like it, and I thought, well, maybe I'm not going to. Well, honestly, when I sat down and watched it, it's a beautiful film. It's got some beautiful sequences in it. I laughed pretty hard at it, numerous scenes, and the animation in 4K image was so dang gorgeous. I just sat there just like my kids did, just like this. I mean, it's that gorgeous. It's a reference quality 4K image that you will use to show off your home cinema, and on top of that, it has an amazingly immersive Dolby Atmos audio mix that uses the height channels constantly throughout the film in so many cool ways. And on top of that, the LFEN bass surprisingly has some scenes that will kick your butt. It has amazing dynamic range and his reference quality Dolby Atmos mix on this as well, which was a massive surprising treat. So even though there was some reviews out there that tainted my opinion of it originally, I'm so thankful that I finished watching the whole thing on this 4K release, because it did surprise me. It's not my favorite Pixar film of all time, but I do really enjoy the little nods and little Easter eggs to the sci-fi universe, and I think to me, that's what made me enjoy it more. If you like sci-fi things and you know a lot about Star Wars and Star Trek and all the different Doctor Who and sci-fi universes, there's a ton of references and hidden things in Elio that is all about things from all different sci-fi universes, and I loved that touch. Now, I did dive into and test out the rough average bitrate. Happy to report it also has a high, healthy, and strong 78 megabits per second, which lends to why on that BD100 it's such a stunning reference quality image. Now, it's important to understand Elio is only being released in the US in limited edition steelbook only. There is no standard 4K case whatsoever for the 4K release. Limited edition steelbook is the only way to own this film whatsoever. Getting to my review score for Elio in this limited collector's edition steelbook release, this gets a reference quality 9.7. The 4K image and the reference quality Dolby Atmos to go with it are worth the price of admission alone. Even if the story has some clunky writing in certain scenes, overall the whole package I still enjoyed. And if you want a family film and you like sci-fi things from sci-fi universes, I had a fun time with this one and I did really enjoy it. This one is a reference quality 9.7 image and sound quality. I enjoyed it. Forget all the stuff I heard because honestly, I had a fun time with it. My kids and I really had a fun time laughing. And it's a family film that you can sit back and catch all these different sci-fi references in it. Now, if after hearing my review score, you want to add this to your collection, make sure to use that Amazon sale link down there below that supports the creation of these videos. Now, the 50s Sci-Fi 4-film collection with 4 cult classic sci-fi movies that ran from 1953 to 1958, and the Errol Flynn 6-film collection that has 6 great classic films from 1938 to 1948. Both of these collections I dived into, and I gotta tell you, they have really good DTS HD Master Audio 2.0 restored mixes, very clear sounding, and they were very enjoyable Blu-ray sets. I love how Warner Archive is combining them now into these cases where you get multiple films. They're slightly thicker cases, but you get all of these films that have been restored. And how they do it is they're on leaflets inside here. Each one has an individual Blu-ray disc with the new restoration work they did on them contained in here just in one set. And then the Errol Flynn one, same thing. All of your discs individually on here. Robin Hood is a standout on here. It's phenomenal. I do like Seahawk as well, but one of my favorites in here was Objective Burma. This is a World War II basically action movie. I really liked Errol Flynn in this and I love the story. I'm a sucker for World War II films. This one was phenomenal. I love Errol Flynn as an actor anyways, but this one was a real standout as well. So if you're wanting 2 classic film collections, these come highly recommended. They save money because they're in these collections all together, and they save shelf space. I highly recommend these Blu-ray sets. I'm glad to have them in my collection now because a lot of these films I don't see us getting on 4K. We'll be lucky if we get even 1, maybe 2 of Errol Flynn's ever released on 4K. I'm personally hoping we get Robin Hood and Objective Burma one day, but as of right now, they said there's no plans for that. These are the Blu-ray sets that are being released, and at least we get them in this quality because these are very good Blu-ray sets. So if you want to add these to your collection now, I put the direct Amazon sale links down there below for you. Now, over the top, the 1987 cult classic Sylvester Stallone and his son, basically family, drama, adventure with arm wrestling. It's got a series of arcs in it that's similar to the first Rocky film, just kind of with a different story, obviously, about basically Sylvester Stallone basically going to discover his son, who he had left years ago for a reason, and the mom wanting to reconnect the son to the father, and a story of redemption. And I've got to say, it's an 80s nostalgic gem. The music in it is just 80s goodness, and it basically takes place with Sylvester Stallone basically going to an arm wrestling competition, which is the big crescendo and the build-up, but it actually was Sylvester Stallone's real son in the movie that played his son in this movie. Well, I got this in for review, and I wanted to share about this exclusive new 4K restoration of the original 35mm camera negative that's available in this limited edition steelbook release. Now, this is a region-free 4K set. Both the Blu-ray and the 4K are 100% region-free. This is the only release of this film anywhere worldwide, and it is an English 4K release. And I've got to say, the limited edition steelbook I really dig. It has cutouts on it of Stallone's name, and then his arm has a cutout. If you can see like the spot glossing, and then like the matte finish around with some of the cutouts on it. And then this is the artwork actually opened up. It has Stallone's character sitting on basically his truck, because he's a trucker on it, and I really dig this story. And the 4K image has nice, stable, natural layer of film grain from beginning to end, extremely strong depth and detail. I was shocked. You could see every little hair and tuft of fabric. The restoration work they did on this severely annihilated the previous Blu-ray release. Every single area of the image and the sound. We get a brand new restored DTS HD Master Audio 5.1 audio mix and a restored original LPCM 2.0 stereo audio mix. So you get both different options depending on what you want to listen to it in. Gotta say, the 5.1 was a nice audio mix. Great dynamic range. It did have some good LFE and bass even. Crystal clear sounding, and with the vibrant 4K image, colors finally look healthy, lifelike, and natural due to the amazing Dolby Vision and HDR10 implementation. It is a massive night and day upgrade over the previous Blu-ray. What a treat this was. It's such an 80s nostalgic gem. The music and the story of redemption, I love it. and watching it all over again, I realized how much I really enjoyed the film. It was a unique role for Stallone. He's more dramatic in it, and he was great in it. And I even liked his son. Even though his son at first, you kind of are standoffish to him, you do grow to love him. And I've got to say, every single time it gets to that end scene, I forgot how much it really just kind of tugs at your 80s heartstrings. If you have nostalgic glasses on, this is a wonderful piece of 80s nostalgia. Now, I did dive into and test out the rough average bitrate as well. Happy to report, extremely high, extremely strong, and healthy, 91 megabits per second, which lends to why it's such a wow 4K image. Now, getting to my review score for this limited edition SteelBook 4K release of Over the Top, this gets an outstanding 9.5. Highly recommended, must buy, must own, worldwide 4K release. This is the only 4K release of this film currently worldwide, and it's available in this limited edition steelbook that I'll pin as a comment in the comment section below. This is one of those you've got to have in your collection if you love 80s, any Stallone, or nostalgic with a really story of redemption. This is one that you put your 80s nostalgia glasses on, and this is a gem. It's a gem of an 80s film, and it's never looked this good. It's a wonderful 4K release. I couldn't be more happy with how this turned out. They did a phenomenal job with this 4K transfer. Now, it's always important if you decide you're going to buy and add this to your collection. This is a limited edition steelbook release, and there's limited quantities and limited pressing. I'll put it as a pinned comment in the comment section below, and it's always important to make sure to go down and click and buy directly through that Amazon sale link down there below. That supports the creation of these videos and how I'm able to test and review all of these worldwide 4K releases. Both discs, again, I'll remind you again, are 100% region free. You won't have any issues playing both of the discs in this set whatsoever, and you're in for a gem. The 4K image on this is a massive treat. Now, as I shared last week, there is a massive Kino Lorber 4K movie sale for the lowest sale prices these titles have ever been, going on exclusively on Amazon. I will post the link for the overall sale as a pinned comment below, but I'm going to be doing some of my quickfire reviews again today of some other additional titles that are highly recommended to get during this lowest sale prices of the year for these 4K releases. Now, as I shared before, these titles are between $16 all the way down to $14. These are just amazing deals. They've never been this low. This is just one of those incredibly low price sales going on right now exclusively on Amazon. Though I will warn you, these deals are a limited time sale only. So they're only going for a little while here after I release this video. It started at the end of last week, and now it's going to be ending here soon. So I wanted to make sure to cover some additional titles that I didn't include in last week's episode. If you want to know about additional ones that I recommend from the sale with the review scores and my quick fire reviews, check out last week's episode number 100. I covered another like 15 titles in this sale with the review scores that I recommend that you don't want to miss out on, because these are must-own, must-buy 4K releases. All of these that I'm going to go through with review scores had to have review scores above a 9.0. Anything below that I did not include and did not recommend. These all had to be above a 9.0 as highly recommended must-buy, must-own 4K releases that you need to have in your 4K movie collection. And right now, lowest sale prices ever for these releases. First one is Thunderbolt and Lightfoot from 1974. This Clint Eastwood cult classic crime comedy got a review score of a 9.1 and has an amazing native 4K transfer, Dolby Vision, HDR10 master, and DTS 5.1. And I'll put the individual sale links as well as the overall sale as a pinned comment down below for each and every one of these titles in these quickfire reviews. So I'll put all the ones that I recommend in this sale as a pinned comment below for you as well. Now, Play Misty for Me from 1971, the Clint Eastwood psychological, psychotic mystery thriller about a stalker that stalks him. He's basically a celebrity radio star, and it's a unique role for Clint Eastwood. And this got a review score of a 9.0, native 4K, Dolby Vision, HDR10, and DTS 5.1. Highly recommended must-buy 4K release, and a very unique role. And if you like Clint Eastwood films, you're going to be eating good during this sale, because there's a bunch of them that I'm going to share here that are Clint Eastwood classics that are on sale for their lowest sale prices ever, exclusively through that Amazon sale link I'm pinning below. High Plains Drifter from 1973, the Clint Eastwood Western action movie. And this native 4K transfer with Dolby Vision and HDR10 master and DTS 5.1 got an outstanding review score of a 9.5. must own, must buy Western film. I really like Clint Eastwood's like smoldering in this one. Man, he's got such a good presence in it. And I've got to say it's one of those films that has some controversial stuff in it when it originally came out. But the more you watch the film, the more you discover different things that they were intentionally trying to show about a more realistic Western town and how they idolized gunslingers and how idolizing gunslingers wasn't necessarily a good thing because gunslingers weren't all good. And it's a very unique kind of psychological Western film. Highly recommended. Now the score from 2001, the Frank Oz directed, very unique, twisty, thought-provoking heist thriller. It's one of those heist movies with Edward Norton that gives an amazing performance. Now it has Robert De Niro in it, and this is the final performance of Marlon Brando. And this is the only film that Marlon Brando and Robert De Niro ever appeared in together. And I've got to say, I love the twists throughout this. Every time I watch it, it brings a smile to my face. My wife enjoys the film as well. It's got some unique twists and turns, and the performances in this add to the enjoyment. Now, the native 4K transferred Dolby Vision HDR10 Master and DTS 5.1 got a review score of a great 9.0, highly recommended, must buy, must own 4K, best sale price it's ever been through that Amazon link below. Now Brick, the 2005 Rian Johnson neo-noir detective mystery crime thriller. It's basically about Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character trying to solve a mystery of basically a murder and all the pieces fitting together. There's twists, there's turns, it's very thought-provoking as well. You have to figure out things as they're going along, and then you want to watch it again afterwards because it's filmed in a very unique style that, just like he did with Knives Out, if you've seen Rian Johnson's Knives Out, he does a great job with these mysteries where basically you're trying to guess and figure it out all along, and he films it in unique styles where sometimes you're seeing a scene later on, something in the future, something in the past, and you're trying to piece it all together like a big puzzle. Now this native 4K Dolby Vision HDR10 and DTS 5.1 got a highly recommended review score of a 9.2. Must own. You'll really be in for a fun, twisty mystery. Now, Sudden Death from 1995, the Van Damme cult classic action thriller, basically about bad guys basically taking over an NHL, basically hockey dome, and they're wanting ransoms, and basically Van Damme gets into kicking butt action in it. It's one of those, if you like Van Damme, this is one of his best ones. And for its native 4K Dolby Vision HDR10 and DTS 5.1, this got a review score of an amazing 9.3. Must own, must buy. You gotta have this one in your collection, and right now, lowest sale price ever, an easy buy. Now, Foul Play, the 1978 Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn, very funny neo-noir mystery, romantic crime thriller, and that's a mouthful. There's a whole lot going on in this film. It was actually originally nominated for numerous Academy Awards. Now, it didn't end up winning, but it was one of those films that it was really dang good. There's so many different like funny things in it, but it's also along with a basically mistaken identity mystery going on. And that's where I said it's not just a romantic comedy. It's got all these other elements in it that are just so much fun. If you like Chevy Chase, he's phenomenal in this, and Goldie Hawn holds her own as well with the comedy. Now for the native 4K Dolby Vision HDR10 and DTS 5.1, this gets a 9.2, highly recommended, must buy. If you like classic Chevy Chase films, if you like any of the National Lampoon's movies, or if you like Fletch at all, you'll love this film. It fits right in with those, and I love his character and style of the way he acted. This is one that you've got to have in your collection, and it's always extremely important. Any of these you're wanting to buy and add to your collection, always make sure to go down and click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links that I pinned as a comment in the comment section right below this video. I've gathered together all of these sale links, all of these Amazon exclusive pre-orders and Amazon exclusive sales, and I always pin them as a comment in the comment section right below this video. It's always extremely important to always make sure any of your movies or TV series you're wanting to buy and add to your collection, always come back to all my videos and click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links down there below. When you do, it never costs you, the viewer, a penny extra, but that's extremely important to the creation of these videos. That's the only way I can test, review, share all of these quick fire reviews, all these massive testing and reviews that I provided for all of you for the past many years that I've been doing this professionally. It's always directly through all of you, my viewers and subscribers, amazing support when you click and buy directly through those Amazon sale links down there below. The studios don't pay me a dime. The only way I'm able to keep all the lights on and pay all the bills It's always directly through all of your amazing support when you click and buy through those Amazon sale links, when you join my collector's VIP club, when you give a donation through the Super Thanks. All of those are ways you can support this channel, and I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can never say thank you enough. No matter how many years I do this, I love sharing the joy and my passion, which is physical media, movies and TV series. I love sharing it with all of you every single week. And as most of you know, even when I live with pain and I get sick after I make these videos, I still pour my heart and soul into these every week to keep all of you updated on the latest and greatest news going on in all the 4K movie industry. Share your excitement with me in the comment section below. Always use these Amazon sale links. Let me know what from all of these that you're ordering through those links down there and what really made your day to day. I love to see all of your excitement. And as always, I truly hope all of you have a blessed day. And I've always got something new, early, exclusive, and exciting coming out very soon.